So, today I'm going to ask you a hard question. Why do you want to write a book? There are really only 3 reasons to write a book, and they each need a different approach. Reason 1 is because you love telling stories, or you have a specific story you want to tell. Reason 2 is because you want to use it as a side or full-time income. And reason 3 is to boost your reputation. This is mostly true of people who have personal brands or businesses. Each one is a valid reason to write a book, but they each come with their own metrics and approaches. Hi novelteers, I'm Devlin Blake, novel writing and self-publishing expert, coach, published author, and former ghostwriter of over 200 books. If you're writing a book, be sure to check out my Novel Writers Club, featuring self-directed courses, weekly crits, Ask Me Anything group coaching, and more. You can find out more about it at the link below. But for now, let's look at each reason in more detail. The first reason is because you love telling stories. That's the reason I write books. I have stories I want to tell, and the truth is I want to tell them whether they're popular or not. Stories like this are kind of written to market, but they're also kind of not. When you take this approach, books don't always sell the way ones written to market do. I'm fine with that because I still like the stories that I want to tell to be written. And they sell well enough. In fact, for books I don't market, aside from keywords in my list, I would say my books sell fantastic because I don't market them. They would do even better if I actually marketed them. But if you're hoping to make an income from your book, those need a special approach. Those books need to be written to market, hit all the tropes, and meet all the genre expectations with no exceptions. For example, right now I'm writing an alien romance book trilogy. It's not really written to market. If you know the genre, you can already see what I'm doing against the grain in a moment. For starters, alien romances aren't trilogies. They could be series, but they're not usually trilogies. Also, mine is going to be PG-13 in terms of sex, and the genre expectations say that alien romances are steamy with lots of explicit alien sex that would be rated R if it was a movie. So they're probably not going to sell as well as someone who's mastered this genre like Ruby Dixon, who definitely writes to market and was actually trending during the pandemic because people love Ruby Dixon. She completely dominates alien romance and hits all the genre expectations. But I'm fine with the fact that I'm not going to be the next Ruby Dixon because I'm telling the story I want to tell. But if you want to sell a lot of books in this genre or in any other genre, you have to hit all the tropes in that genre and not go outside the box with them the way I usually do. The reason I technically don't write to market anymore is because I did that for 200 books, and now I'm sick of that. But I can show you how to write to market because I did that for 200 books. Writing to market is like Hallmark or Lifetime movies. They're formulaic, predictable, and this is actually what readers like about them. This actually makes them written Prozac to the readers. This is why readers buy and continue to buy the books. Writing to market is how you sell books. You also need to publish at least 4 books a year, 1 for each season. And if you can write more books than that, do write more books than that. Readers are voracious, especially genre readers, and you don't want to give them too much time between books to find other authors. A good example of this is Bella Forrest. She writes to market. She wrote the Shades of Vampire series that premiered during the whole 50 Shades of Grey and Twilight thing. And you can probably tell that from the title, since she used the name Bella, Forrest, and Shades of Vampire. Currently, she's at 92 books, and she has an avid fan base because she gives readers what they want. Now, right now, they're going through some legal issues because they tried to shelter money because she made $30 million writing to market, and that's a significant amount. And even with these recent issues, her fans will still eagerly buy from her and will still continue to do so in the future. So now, let's look at the last reason to write a book, to boost your reputation. This is most often the reason of business people and entrepreneurs. Fiction is harder to write than nonfiction, so not only is a fiction book more impressive, it's also a much better way to get your message across. Also, people learn more by example than they do by being lectured. This is why movies are such a big influence and why books sometimes also get banned. Stories are that powerful. To write such a book, you need to understand where fiction, nonfiction, and ideas intersect. It's a delicate balance between the story you want to tell and writing to market. And once you have your book, you can use it as a springboard for other opportunities. This is actually how Rachel Hollis, the life coach, got her start. So those are your 3 reasons for writing a book. And the good news is the Novel Writers Club can help you with all of them. It shows you the structure of books, the tropes, and a whole lot more. It shows you how to write to market, and then you can do with that as you will, whether that's writing to market or not. You can find out more about it at the link below. This is Devlin Blake saying right on.